Good morning. Hello. Welcome again to the 16th of January. Hopefully everything is in wonderful working order and we're about to draw together because I just tried and it just didn't work out, but here I am. Hopefully here you will be in a moment. Is it still laggy? Hello, Linda. So I didn't have my Wi-Fi repeater thing on. And now I hope it's better. Please let me know if it is. It's okay. It looks laggy to me. But hello, Linda. Hello, Yuka. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Murandi Grace. Cindy, Kitty, you found your way back here. Let me know how the quality is. Whether this is a freely flowing stream, because I'm not sure what's going on. I hope so. Anyway, we're drawing 10-minute portraits every day, and I don't know if you heard anything of what I said in the stream that just didn't work out, but Anne-Marie is here. Hello, welcome. I have been asking you, dear friends, for your input on people that we could draw together, and the quality is good. 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 So, I've been asking you for people who are doing important things in the world, working towards a world that we can share and thrive in together. And you have been giving great suggestions. And Lisa recommended Marlene Engelhorn to me. And super interesting story, just to have a look on Instagram, because I've only just become acquainted with Marlene today. But born rich, gave a lot of money away, founded something called Tax the Rich, and it looks like I'm here again. Let's see. Maybe there's some way I can streamline things. But the quality... What did I just say? Did you hear what I was saying? How much of what I just said bears repeating? Maybe I should start again. The whole thing. And just start from the beginning, all the things I've said. I hope that the quality is better now. But it looks like super low resolution. She gave money away. That's what she did. Wait a minute. And is doing a podcast called You Cannot Hear Me. Oh, what is going on? Hello. This is not how it's supposed to work. Yuka can hear me. 13 people are watching this attempt. That's nice. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. What's going on? Stream health. Stream is healthy. Excellent. Confusing. Okay. Well, let's start sketching and see if this works out. These are like super pixely. I don't know what's going on. Some of you can't hear me. I can hear me. All right. Well, Marlene is doing good things. Was also great support for the Global Sumut Flotilla last year, and to break the siege on Gaza by delivering much needed humanitarian aid. There have been multiple attempts at that, and it was really cool to see that Marlene has been involved in supporting it, and just kind of lifting the veil on what it's like to be born into a family with lots of money. And it's cool that Marlene's doing the work that she is. So let's start drawing and hope that this stream works out. And either way, we can draw. We can look at Marlene and we can draw. And I can hope that this live stream works and hope that you hear me. So yeah, the idea is at the moment in this daily practice to be sketching people who are doing great things, working towards collective liberation and understanding and a thriving planet for us all to share. Okay, Linda can hear me. That's nice. Let's draw, shall we? Ask questions, say things in the chat so I have something to respond to and I can have a sense of whether this is working. All right, so here's Vandana Shiva from yesterday and Lena Coy last night on the Drawn Together show. So I spent a bit of time with Lena, which was lovely, just to share time to hear about Lena's experiences. And it's not all easy, but Lena is amazing. And I'm really excited to see where the next stage of her journey will take her. It all seems well now. That's good. So yeah, Lena has been in the States for a couple of years, just moved to Baltimore, and was talking about what it's like life as an immigrant artist in the States. So yeah, that was nice to share some time together. We're doing our 10-minute portrait now. Let's start. I grabbed the orange pencil, inspired by the clothing, the orange, the warmth. And yeah, I would really, really, really love to hear from you. And you can send me messages on Instagram or here in the chat, in the comments. Let me know about people who are doing really cool stuff with their life force, with their abilities. And it's been interesting. Just a brief look into what Marlene's been doing with her privilege, how she's using her position in the world, in society, to bring awareness to a lot of injustices. And an important thing, and I saw another post by a great Instagram account this morning saying it's important when we bring awareness to those injustices to also present the solutions, possible things to do, because just being like, there's so much to do. And I'm glad to now be aware of Marlene and Melissa Erkort, who they're doing this podcast together, Hinter der Million. And it's nice to just be aware that there are so many people doing really, doing the work, and from all different places and background, just kind of, with a shared understanding of humanity and life, and just looking out for each other, because I think, it's a gift that we're able to be here on this wonderful earth, and it's also a gift in the face of the chaos, to be aware that there are so many people doing good stuff. So this stream is still going, back in the game. All right, I hope so. Thank you for staying here and for your patience as I tried to sort this out. I still don't know why it wasn't really working, but now it is, so content. Does anyone, just off the top of your head in the live chat right now, have suggestions of people who are doing or have done historically are doing now, important things. I was thinking this morning, and something I think about a lot is this ocean cleanup Instagram account of these people who've created these developed systems of removing trash from the ocean and from waterways, and that's something really cool. I think maybe we'll find some inspiration there. Fun with technology. Yeah, it was challenging with Lena yesterday as well. We were like setting up for an hour and a half, and then some things just didn't want to work really. Just see like I look out and see nature, and it looked like some kind of military plane just flying low above here, and that's something that I've noticed, and I wonder what's the deal with that. If it's this seeding in our awareness of like, oh yeah, the military are flying around. I don't know what it's like in other places. But yeah, it's a thing. Put the microphone in here. That was the first 5 minutes. How are we doing? I might add some red to this, like the same red. Madder. 5 minutes again. So what are people up to this weekend? I think I don't seem to have anything on, which is unusual. I'm with the kids tomorrow, but I was just thinking in terms of live streams and drawing events and stuff. It looks like a pretty low key. I have a mentorship call this afternoon, which I'm really looking forward to. And also next week, it's the beginning of this round of mentorship. So it's a very exciting phase to meet up and talk and share inspiration and see how the things that ignite our interest and passion, how we let them flow into and inform our work. So it's always a really a wonderful way of being together, learning, teaching. Thank you, Linda. You're wonderful. Something we were talking about with Lena last night was about consistency. And that in her experience, just being in a new country, getting settled, figuring things out, and that it's been challenging to create, and that Lena's path and goal for the year is to develop consistency in her practice. And I think that's something that I have really enjoyed and benefited a lot from, often with the daily drawing practice over the last year. Just to put in that, 10 minutes a day, and then spent together with you and here having really inspiring, wonderful people to draw. that consistency really adds up to a flow in the drawing practice with whatever we want to put into focus and work with in our lives. I think it's relevant in all areas, including drawing. But this is something I've noticed just the past few days, this week, drawing these people who are doing really motivating, inspiring stuff. I've felt like it's just been good for me just to dive into their stories a bit and to see what's going on. The update from Giel and John and their long walk for freedom for Sudan. They have now raised enough money for 2 schools. So 2 schools we built for displaced children thanks to their efforts. And it's just it's been very a good balance to the chaos, to see what people are doing. Yeah, and I wonder who else can we draw? And I think there are so many different aspects. I was thinking this morning that I really like music is so powerful and so important, and there are a lot of people really doing important stuff with their music. And in the past we've focused on musicians, and I was thinking perhaps within the framework of people doing great things, important things for the good of us all, that perhaps as we move through the coming months and weeks, that perhaps we could have some different kind of like focus areas, topics. Like it's great just having a general like people doing all sorts of things. But I was just thinking this morning about music again. It could be interesting. I always really appreciate having great music, and then know that people are that there's really the resonance of what they're creating for and what they're working towards, and how that comes through in the music. And I think in historically as well as now, that music has really been a great kind of a mobilizing creative force and a wonderful companion through different eras and situations. That was 10 minutes with Marlene. Well, a bit blurry. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you enjoyed watching Drawing the Hair. Yeah, we were talking about hair, talking about fur and texture. Linda was at a live session on the weekend where we worked on this piece. And yeah, this is going to be one of the topics this year in my Patreon, is going to be drawing hair. And I think hair transfers and translates really well to any kind of complex form. So yeah, like even though the bright in the hair is nowhere near that bright, it's just about seeing shapes. So glad you saw that and enjoyed that, Linda. And thank you to all of you for being here. Thank you so much, Marlene. I'm looking forward to listening to the podcast and getting to know more about your work and what you've been doing. It's really cool. Always happy to be exposed to new people doing important and great things. So I hope you all have a great day, and thank you so much for hanging in there with my technical difficulties. And if you've made it to the end, you could put a drawing hand emoji in the chat. You can tag me down there on Instagram. You could maybe even tag Marlene. Perhaps she'll even see it. #drawing with Dylan. And there's a Discord server. And that's where I've been sharing references. People have been sharing their work. I'll just drop the current link in the chat. And if you're not already there, then you can be there. Because it's It's really great seeing people sharing their work there. And I appreciate you all. Anne-Marie, you're looking forward to getting started on Patreon. So cool. There's so much there to explore. I think it's, I don't know exactly, like it's over 40 videos, and particularly last year's videos, I feel really good about those tutorials. So I'm glad you're there. There'll be a lot to learn. Have a wonderful sleep, Linda. Rest well. That's a cute emoji face with heart eyes. Cindy, thank you, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. And let me know your suggestions for people doing great stuff, so that we can have many more inspiring people to get to know and get to draw. Have